Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. So I'm going to go ahead and channel for divine lovers, twin flames, lovers. How are you guys feeling about each other? So welcome everyone. Depression. So this energy is real amongst you people, amongst us, but that idea of depression, definitely somebody having regrets here, it keeps coming back. But that idea of depression for the moment, but I'll tell you there is hope because the warmer days are coming and you can't help but feel that, like the sun shining on you. It works wonders, for me. And I hope it does for you too, or it would, cross the line. I can see, and let me say also, I can feel tower moments for the moment. So beware, I can feel them here. Whether somebody reaching out to you, whether you were close and then something happened, whether somebody who didn't call you for a long time, like manifested back into your life, this crossed the line. I can feel tower moments. Hey, how are you? How are you, my dear? Very, very nice to hear from you. And I wish you well. I wish you get better. Get better. This here is your energy, my love. I'm just like communicating with you. That's your energy. It has no reason to be here. Though, when it says like depression, it's already acknowledging this pain here, but I'll take it back. It's for you. Spirit is acknowledging your pain, my dear. So let me get it back to this. It's funny, that damn card, like money, people. I'll say something to you. If you're resonating with my energy, do not worry about the concept of money if it's a reality in your life. Like, what I always found easy to manifest in my life was actually money because I never cared for it. But when it comes to love, people, I'm like single, if you know what I mean. If money, if like an issue into your life, just don't worry about it. That's how you manifest it. And I'm here to tell you, if you're resonating with my energy, if that's one of your issues, you're going to solve it, people. That's not what we're worried about. That there is easy to manifest for the ones who really want to know. Some of you are realizing by now that these connections, these twin flame connections, past the reading was online, past like the private readings, the weight, the, what you call it, like paradigm around that. You understand that this thing here is forever within you guys. Hi, Yolanda. Hi, Alicia. How you guys doing? Some of you pass what we call like the twin flame experience, or realizing by now that you cannot escape this thing no matter what you do, no matter how hard you try, That idea of karma is funny because I'm channeling for lovers, but I can feel them here definitely, these karmic situations. Do you see how I brushed off the card money? That's exactly how you can brush off these energies, but like the other way around. That energy of, again, of having somebody having regret, sorry. And when I cannot speak like that, I know it's the truth. You can brush it off, even though this here is negative energy, just the same way you do with money. It's the same concept. Do not give these karmic situations your attention. Protect your energy. By now, if you're resonating with me, you should be able to feel your own energy, whether it's like tilting towards the positive or the negative. And I'm saying something to you: do not allow these karmic situations in your life. If anything, let your karma clear itself out from your own vibration, and you don't have to do anything. You let your energy actually do the work for you. Is how you deal with those. But some of you are dealing with this karmic situation still, and some of them are real karmics, meaning they're not going anywhere. They're actually there to stay in your life forever, kind of thing. That's when you know you're dealing with the true karmic. And some of them find themselves just in that. And I'll tell you something: true karmics involve blood people, whether parents, children, or something like that, blood, believe me. It's funny, that idea. But somebody feeling like, it's funny, but I need to go on. I'll tell you what this message is saying to me. Like, I didn't know, or for me, you were not the light. I don't have a card for not the light. There is no such thing as no light. So I know what he's trying to say, which is why this card, I have regrets, like, comes back. Actually, is like, I did not see the light in you. For me, you were not the light. Lets you know he's in recognition of you by now. Yeah. Soulmate. It's funny, I titled this reading like that. To me, like, twin flame, soulmate, lovers, at the end of the day, it's all the same thing. The real question is, like, is it divinely ordained? Do we have that kind of, like, soul tie together? And I'm saying to you, some of you are asking or, like, wondering whatsoever if this guy here is your soulmate. If you're resonating with my energy, the answer is not no. There's no such thing as no light. You shall get it in this reading. And I'm saying to you, like, most of you, yes, it's your soulmate into that card forever. I'm searching for a soulmate, not for anything you've seen on TV, people, which is why I'm still single. So if you're resonating with my energy, hey, you may be on the same journey. That idea of change. I'm saying to you, let this warmth and, like, if you're living in the northern hemisphere, let this warmth, work its magic on you. That spring, going towards, like, summer energy. I love it. I love it. This here is that concept there. He was also wondering whether you were his true soulmate or his soulmate or not. From, no light. That's where the regret comes from. Like, I couldn't see the light in you, or to me, you were not it. Check the change here into, like, give me another chance. That's what's going on. Yeah, I knew it, into that card. No, that's the first impression, like the first psychic read I had. Like, no, I know. Yeah, he knows who you are now. Recognition, believe me. And you may be in recognition too. The damn karmic, I hate it because if it's coming, people, it's not for me, it's actually for you. I don't care about karmics. They mean nothing to me. If nothing, they make me be even more I don't know how to say this the proper way. They put my person even more in trouble with me. They give him, like, really like big trouble, like, 1,001 trouble onto him because of this karmic here. So if your person is seeing somebody else, you're being acknowledged here. Try to make sense of those situations. So I'm telling you, karma is coming from, like, the same energy, like that seventh chakra. It's beyond your understanding how it works. If you see literally what these karmic situations are, you know You're literally going to see someone else in this karmic. Like what I always think to myself, this karmic here could have been any woman on the face of this earth. So I don't have no ill will, towards her. If anything, the only problem I have is the negative energy from that experience. So I reject it, but not the person. Some of them are actually seeing somebody else, and like within, that's exactly how they're feeling in recognition of you. Lets me know if a separation that I'm feeling has not come forth is going to happen sometime soon. Yeah, forward. Do you see that? Believe me. Yeah, and how to explain this? Do you see this karmic energy here? It's not that he cannot forget you. Your true match is forever this thing here, and I believe that they're in recognition by now if you're resonating with me. Do you see this? I'm seeing someone else into I need you by my side. I'm saying to you separation, whether now, or from now on. You see, going forward, I'm saying to you, he's going to forget about the karmic if it hasn't already happened yet. Yeah, into that idea of new love, people. Believe me. And it keeps coming up to that energy around me. This card here. Now, I messed up, my angel. Yeah, it's happening now. I've been getting that energy too, like the karmic is sorry, the masculine energy, or like your counterpart. I'm sorry for being tongue tied. There is not for no reason that I'm doing this reading right now. It's like calling me like that, and I want to go too fast, into that card now. I'm saying to you, whoever is your love interest that made mistakes, that put you in like karmic situations whatsoever, to right now, they're in recognition of you. They know that they have messed up. I'm saying right now they are in recognition of you. If they have not like separated from the karmic yet, I'm saying to you, they're on their way to forgetting them into this new love that I know they want to have with you. Because now they actually know, I knew it, that you are the light, that they would want another chance, because now things have changed. And it's funny because, I, it, to me, nothing is ever by chance. And I've used the same cards, but I'm seeing here a link. Like, why did you make that mistake here is to match this card here even more, to make you see how they are the same. That change that you wanted is what's going to give you this other chance here, because now your person wants it. And I hope that you have heard me, and he wants it now. These unions, they're happening now, or at least the separations. And I'm sorry for ranting, but union, separation, I've been dealing with that, with my clients lately. You guys sometimes want to rush into things too much, meaning this guy here is saying he's going to separate himself from that karmic situation, if there is one, or like to come closer to you. If you know that there have been a karmic situation and he breaks up or whatsoever with that karmic today, or let's say like a month ago, you cannot take that person back like right away, because energetically something is going to happen. Is literally like they have that other person on their let's call it skin, and you need time to wash them off of you. So separation from somebody does not mean union for you, so I hope you heard that, because I've been saying that a lot lately. You need to let things breathe. And you can cultivate like different energetic fields, meaning if your person is freshly separated and you're in contact, you can actually just be friends, or like, have somewhat of a distance until it's the right time to go for more. But time is important, people. And I'm saying to you, the time is now for these guys here. Yeah. Hi, Yolanda. I hope I'm not messing up your name. How you doing? And your message, my dear, it touched me. In a sense, you think you're the only ones who find me. I find you guys too, you know, you guys bring a lot to me too. There's no such thing as like chance, you know. I don't believe in that, otherwise I wouldn't be doing this here. It's funny, this energy. It's really funny, and if you pay attention you can feel it too, you know. Like I'm sorry for ranting, people, but my mother, you know, like it's not for no reason that I can do this here. I come from a line of seers. My mother couldn't sleep yesterday. Do you see that? Check this out. Do you see that? No, I know. Do you see now to now in the no? Like I know. People catch it up quickly, you know, because for some of you it's happening. And I can even see it here in like soul tree, something happening globally. And if you're psychic, yesterday you could feel it, you know, period, is what's going on. I don't know how to explain this, people, but like collective prayers, something's happening, people, into that heart energy, believe me. Collective prayers or something. It's reading here, my lord. Yeah, I can feel the energy, lord, because that's my card for vibration. I can feel the energy, definitely. That recognition, people, believe me, because that picture, it came to me earlier. I don't remember about which concept, you know, exactly. Like there's no such thing as no light, believe me, believe me, because how, my lord, I'm losing it as a psychic. Like, what's going on? Is that damn energy? I can feel it. Do you understand that darkness cannot exist versus light, and vice versa? Is the same thing for you and your person. And both of the spectrums that you carry, you know, it's normal that you would like clash and crash when you guys initially meet into this separation. Is because it's like oil and water, you know. You need to find, my lord, what's happening to me, some kind of like osmos between you two is what's going on here, people, and it's happening for some of you. Crazy. I'm doing great. Let me tell you guys, this sun energy is hitting me like I'm loving it. Yeah, that's that soul love. I can feel it. And I'm here to tell you too, I'm sorry, you know, because I'm feeling something as a reader, but I'm here to tell you that this love here is so loved. The vibration, the stuff that you're feeling, you know, these cards, like they're worth exploring your feelings. Yes, they are, people, which is exactly why I'm here talking to you. And if you're resonating with me, know that nothing has gone wrong with your situation. You're just on the way to finding like this equilibrium between you and your person. And for some of you, this thing here, new, now, this thing here is all connected, people. Now, new love. Do you see that? Now to like chance and change. Believe me, people. For some of you, this thing here is happening now, and this tower moments that I'm feeling, they're very real. It's like energy's working in your favor if you allow it to, you know, but some of you can't see that, you know, exactly into that soul craft. It would be my next card for like energies. Believe me, their energies working for you like craft. To me, it says also power, you know, believe me. If you allow them to, they'll work this thing here in your favor, you know, and I hope that you have heard me. Yeah, that warmth, I could feel it, you know, into like this Leo season or whatsoever. I'm saying to you, let the warmer day, and the sun energy works his work. I'm sorry for being tongue tied. It's the damn energy, people. I can talk. Let the light work its magic on you is all I'll say, because this thing here is happening is literally like prayers are being answered collectively, people, into this card here, divine masculine, like he's telling me I'm here. I'll share something with you, because this here is real right now. That's the reason why I'm here, is because I could feel like somebody loves me. Somebody loves me, I don't even know this person, but I know that he's on the other side. The stuff that I'm saying to you today, and I'm sorry, because I'm actually a humble person, but I need to say what Spirit is saying. It says to me, like, my voice, to my flow, to my words, to my thoughts, is saying to me, Spirit itself, do you understand that your words and the same voice you say, you always like, I can't even speak. Do you understand that your voice is like a soul song? It's crazy. Is what Spirit is saying to me. So I believe it, people. This is crazy, is what it's saying to me. Some of you, there is like space between you guys, despite the situation that I'm like describing at this point here. I know that it's normal, people. That's how I see it, and I maybe just figured it out, like, to be able to say that. But it's normal. There is space. Embrace it. Nothing has gone wrong. This gap here, it can be bridged like that, according to the universe. So let it just all flow. Don't even worry. It's funny that card visualize, because I'll say something to you. The ones who really believed in it, you're going to see this thing here with your own eyes, whether there is space or not, this and that. I don't care. I can feel it here, Whatever the obstacle was for some of you listening to me, between you and your person, it is going to vanish, period. It's in them, it's in you. The creator is saying yes, and I can literally even see it here, like, creator, don't worry. Let me push this card here. I got one last card. You are the universe. Yeah, let the universe do this thing here for you. And I'll give you one last clue, people. You're actually the one who is manifesting that part of the universe that's busy around you. It's actually you, people. And I hope that you have heard me. Yeah, your girl is feeling good like that. And somebody dare to call me a fake reader in one of my comments. She's so lucky I'm not a reactive person. Like, most of it, I can brush it off of my skin, and I'm like, you don't even understand what's happening to me, and you call me fake. It's crazy. And I'll tell you something, because let's put it all on the table. For the ones who really know, sometimes you can really listen to a voice, to words, to a rhythm and things like that, and know that that person is authentic. It's like the song from India, Aries. Thank you, Spirit, for connecting it all for me. It's like, now you know the truth by the way that it feels. Well, I'm saying to you, you can know the truth by the way that it sounds too. And that's about me. So as to your person, I'm sorry, I went really far. Let's keep that energy. I'm liking it. This card, depression, is bothering me here because it has no reason to be here. Try to, I don't know how to explain this, but to literally embrace your depression or the days that you're feeling down, and make an agreement with them, like, but that there is actually personal strength. It has nothing to do with like agreeing with anybody, but agree at least with yourself, like, to be down for the shortest time possible. Experience it to coolest for the shortest time possible and then move on. That's how you deal with this thing here, but it's easier said than done. So the energy, and I can feel it, I can see it here already. And I'm saying something to you at this point here, since everything is starting to connect, for real, for real. It's not just you that's depressed, it's the karmic too. Whoever is like an obstacle to your situation, if you're resonating with me, they find themselves in this place here too, is what's going on, is what's happening. Your depression is there, but that karmic is like she's or he is in the mix despite of themselves. Well, I'm saying to you, they're under these energies too, is what's going on. And I'll say something to you, it's funny, that energy, but some of you listening to me, like right now, your person is in the midst of like moving out or whatsoever from the other person's place. I can see it here. It has really begun, people, for some of you, and it has begun physically for some of you too, where your person is like distanciating themselves physically from this person here. This here is funny. Oh, we need a good card afterwards. But yeah, exactly. I knew it, people. Do you see that like divine energy in the man into that King of Wands? I'm saying to you, juggling the two situations, that past, those regrets is exactly what's going on here. It's burdening him and his heart space above all. And I'm like, I need a good card, because I'm like, is he still juggling this situation? Absolutely not. Because the divine in this man here, the best part of him, the highest part of him is burdened by this thing here. And his heart space is burdened by that too. Which is why I'm seeing this card that I've been looking for. They're appearing right in front of me. Like, there's a change here. Give me another chance. Now I know that, there's no such thing as no light. And I'm saying to you, he's following your light, period, Period is what's going on. I can feel it energetically. I don't need those cards for that, Some of you, this moment that you've been happening into this tower that I keep feeling and talking about is happening in some form. That tilting point is happening for some of you. I'm loving this here because I can feel that energy. A guy that's like not emotionally, sorry, spiritually like balanced, going with the flow, aligned enough, for the universe to guide it wherever it needs to go, and it's coming towards you, people. For some of you to connect with you, and I can feel that energy, this card here. And some of you, this thing here is happening very quickly. Mark my words. Mark my words. Very quickly, mark my words, because this here is my card, like is happening for real, for real. The 3D experience, on a higher level. This here is happening for some of you. This guy here is in recognition of you. He's following that light. He's coming towards you. This here is like the idea, I feel it again, of like blood, sweat, and tears. You think you're the only one who was on a journey, encountering obstacles and pain and like, darker forces, what you call it, like spiritual low places, You were not the only one. Exactly. As you guys are like two hearts beating as one. You were not the only one. It's funny, people, that thing here. It's funny, this energy is all I'll say. Because I'm saying something to you. You may have had like a completely different experience of life. You're thinking, it's like just your souls that are connected. Well, it should let you know something. If the soul is connected, everything else is connected. Throughout those like trying times, your hearts were in the same space too, is what spirit is saying to me, you know? Exactly. My God. I could feel this love here is exactly the reason why I'm here, because I'm in doing this reading, because that's the only energy that can really attract like a Queen of Cups. Do you see how it's making me giggle? And I'm like, money, I don't care. Karmics, I don't care. But this here I care about. And that divine energy too is beautiful. The same heart, not just the same soul. So when you hurt, he bleeds too. And to that idea of like new love is crazy, but I can feel it, people. Some of these guys, they're done with these karmic energies. One last card. Into that divine energy, period. That's what I want myself. Love and, let me put this the right way. God and love. For some of you, it's coming. Believe me. I don't even know how I'm going to title this reading, because my titles are like suicide, you know? Because they sound so positive, nobody wants to believe in them, but that's the energy I represent. And it's not like it's not an illusion, people. For the ones who've been in dealings with me, you would know. I can see stuff, and this year I can see it too. I can feel the energy above all. The energy of regret, very real. We kept talking about this sacral chakra. This guy here, he even regrets like giving all this like sacral energy to somebody else, believe me. Like all the time spent together, the holidays, the gifts, the intimacy, the closelessness, all of that, like regretting. Do you see how now he sees that it's attached to like devil energies? Check this out too. Has gone wrong. Into that 10 of wands, like, and the dark night of the soul, into this depression. Is like the karmic is like, no, no, no. And I can't believe that I invested so much of myself, like personally, into this thing. Here is what it's saying to me. That's how your person is feeling. Exactly. For the ones who know my quote by now, for real, that's what I'm living, is what's going on here. Your connection is what is making him come to such conclusions. And I'm saying to you, some of you, you're either in communication or communication is coming sometime. And those communications will be a little bit different, because now they'll be charged with that cup energy underneath. And even this one here, because that's the real one. Cup energy comes from that, so that idea of that he cannot take it anymore without you is very real, people. Very real. Burdened without you. Which is why he's moving things physically. Believe me. Which is why things are like starting to happen. Moving stuff or like moving out and things like this. Yeah. Is at that stage, getting real. Somebody is dealing with the king of air that keeps like parasiting my readings. He's here. If it's your case, you're being acknowledged into this union here. Is incredible, people. Some of you, these separations, it's like spirit exactly into this death card here. That change is so real. This here is like, I don't read death, but if I see it here, I know something is like over, like 6 feet under, whatever was coming between you and your person, that energy is starting to flow if you allow it, people, into this union here. And spirit is saying to you, pay Pay attention. Do you see this? From depression to the dark night of the soul and regrets. We don't care about that. Do you see that divine energy? Do you see you and him? Do you see that clear cut, and that union is what you shall see? This here spirit saying to me, some of these guys are ready to love you in the flesh, right there. And it's just like one pentacle left, the event or like the meeting or like that thing, and then this thing here is done. I hope that you have heard me. Separations. Yeah. Hi Sai, I like your name. I do financial readings as well, but more like life guidance, dear, because your finances is just one aspect of things. But if that's what you really want, sure, I can read financially too. A sense of victory, yeah, into that union. I'll advise something to you, because this here, there's a problem with the code. This energy is too good for this one here. Let go of the regrets. Let go of thinking that this thing here could have been written any other way. And, I don't know how to explain this, but it's exactly what's going on. You couldn't have done it any better, or this is your destiny, your story. Stop worrying about like how and why is the best way I can put it. Don't regret anything around this situation. Some of you dealing is funny. Why? I don't know, like other readers, I don't really check out on the twin flame experience. I just tell you what I live or what I feel, like my life inspiration. But are we all like older than our guys? Because this here, it keeps coming. Dealing with somebody younger all the time. I don't understand. It's the same concept like underneath his choices or whatsoever he's saying to me, like, and even into this sword here, into this King of Cups, whatever decisions I made, I paid for them emotionally, is what he's saying to me. Somebody freeing themselves, definitely. I can see it here, even into that 10 of Swords. The idea of moving on is like, whether you know of it or not, exactly, whether he has told you or not. And it's funny for the ones who know me, this reading, this message here is for me, because there's no way I'm going to miss it. I'm black, I resonate with black, and my number is like 2 times 7, because I was born July the 7th. One communication that I've been waiting for is coming my way. Let me take these cards back. But yeah, I can see it here. Somebody freeing themselves even from that energy of regret and like moving on from a situation, cutting this situation off. Yeah. Yeah. Moving out and things like that. Very real. Traveling away. Very real. The masculine energy is in motion for the moment if you pay attention, one way or the other. Moving. Yeah. And I've been getting that a lot too around me. It's funny. It's funny. But if he has not traveled yet, he will soon. If he has not taken like distance yet, he will soon, is what's happening. The energy is like there's something happening here, and again I could feel it. And the energy is doing that to him too. This 10 of wands, like, is this something I don't understand? Somebody's saying they cannot take it anymore. It's coming in all of my decks. They can't take that type of pressure anymore. Do you see this? Forget the separation, sorry. Yeah, the heartbreak is more important than that to him. It's not about this like separation with the karmic. This guy has learned his lesson by now. It's about the heartbreak that he was left with. Into these cards here, like, when I made those decisions, I broke my own heart. I believe it here because I can see it energetically. The breakup is not the issue here. Is soul journey, that soul aspect of things is actually what's happening after the breakup that matters, Yeah. If you pay attention, you can feel your person like two hearts beating as one today. And that man that I'm describing, he's saying to me that he's very real. He walks, he breathes, he talks just like you and me. He's following that thought in his head, that energy, standing his ground, like actually not standing his ground, but like I don't know how to explain this. If like reuniting with you means like standing against all odds, he's standing his ground with that divine energy, if it makes sense to you. He's not fighting it. He's fighting for it. Believe me. Yeah, standing his ground to the karmic situation. No matter what the karmic situation is, if you find yourself resonating with my energy, stand your ground because that energy is right. Believe in this thing here. Just like he is, nothing can hold this guy back. This here is not important to him anymore. Exactly, into that Queen of Swords. He's cutting this thing off. Like, it ain't even a problem at this point. And it's funny, this card is saying to me, even the situations where children are involved. It's funny. This year I don't even try to figure it out, because thank God Almighty, I don't do this karmic children thing, and I don't judge it because to tell you, I don't have children myself. So some of you, this karmic is even going to reach out to you. Madness coming around to try to talk to you. I can see it here, people. It's happening. The stuff that I'm saying to you, if you're resonating with my energy, you welcoming that energy is manifesting, people. Things are starting to manifest. And for one of you, to finish this separation is so real that even the karmic is going to come and try to talk to you. Oh, I'm so sorry. I got to acknowledge him. This man is very real. He's saying to me, like, that's what I'm experiencing into that Ace of Pentacles. And even I have to take the card back, but you see that page? Like, I didn't know, but now I know. I believe him. Even into him here, I believe him. Even into him here, to match this energy here, I believe him. Something happened last night energetically and I could feel it, So to all of the ones out there, let me know. I don't know how to explain this, but I'll say it how I'm feeling it. The moon is just as much as like celestial body as like a star or whatnot. I'm saying to you that energy yesterday was working on the lover's energy. It's funny, working its magic on that lover's energy. Something happened energetically, concerning lovers, and it's collective, people. Literally, like soul love. I need that one card here, so that you would see right here, soul tree. Into this soul love, I'm saying to you, like, prayers have been answered collectively in some form. Yeah, and I can even see it here to that 10 of Pentacles, like many. the completion of something. I can feel it, people. And even I can see it here. Hi to you all. Yeah, this here is like spirit saying to you, you can ease your mind by now. This cycle has been closed, like something is finished, something you can leave behind you. No need to be guarded all the time, literally into this one here. You know, let go, ease your mind at this point here. The cycle is over, is what spirit is saying. That damn 10 of wands, I don't know. Yeah, it's your person's energy. He cannot take it anymore. You see that pressure onto him cracking like spiritually, and I'll tell you what it is the energy here. He's like the giver's energy at this point here. He should find himself, you know, on the way to you. I can see that Two of Cups inside of that. Spirit is saying to you, take it easy. Take it easy. This burden here, you may share it with your person too. Just ease up your mind, you know, because some of you, they've waited for a long time into this 10 of Wands here, like many cycles starting over actually for this thing here. And I can see it even to the Temperance. Just take it easy, people, is what it's saying, you know. And it's funny because by now you should find yourself in a place where you're not triggered, the people listening to me. That's how you know you've really tapped into the energy that I'm feeling here. Like nothing really bothers you, especially about this situation here. Like, you know, well, you know, like we say, c'est la vie. So let me go on about my business. You know, do you see this third party energy in reverse? They're done. They're not even a question here into that death card, believe me. There's an energy here, but I do not like it because I don't care for it. But it's saying like a stupid one here, a stupid DM, a match to you is like, you know, still thinking that he can resist this process here and is saying to himself, you know, it's a little victory by itself that I'm not sleeping with the karmic anymore. For some of you, this whole thing here is about somebody sleeping with the karmic. If you needed to know, he's not sleeping with that person anymore, and don't come to me for such messages, please, you know. Emotionally, he's good at this point here into that page of cups in reversed. And you should find yourself to where you are good. I'm not saying he's not burdened, he's about to explode, but like he's right at the right place emotionally. I can see it here, you know. The devil in reversed. I'm liking this here. I'm telling you, some of you relax, people, even into this temperance card, because you're closing a hell of a cycle. Don't even worry. Now you can really lay your head, you know, on a pillow or sofa and just like enjoy life at this point here. No need to be guarded. No need to be guarded yet again. This thing here is over into that devil in reverse. You're going to be good. I just need the card underneath. It's not what it is. It's not in reverse. It's actually for me to pay attention to him. Like, believe me, people, this guy is real, and the stuff that I'm describing is real and is happening too. Somebody deciding that they would not be selfish to you anymore. I'm saying to you, they're becoming like real men, in the sense being in the giver's energy, exactly into that Four of Wands, people. It's happening. Spiritually, he found equilibrium too, where he enjoys the concept of giving. And I'll tell you why this is happening is because you're no longer chasing. And some of you, you're no longer giving into the situation. You accepted your place, you know, as like the receiving energy. I can feel it here. Exactly into that start card. It is time. It is time for this thing here to happen. Do you see that? The star card to the union, into this ace of pentacles, like the ace of cups, you know. I don't even know what's happening. For some of you, it's time for your union, period. Let me go on because I wanted to make this a short reading, you know, but that's all right. That person is in need of rest. And if you pay attention, either you were, you are, or will be, but follow that path, you know, because something is definitely off of my back, and I don't even live like a stressful life like that, you know. And I've had somewhat of confirmation here. Some of you worked on yourself so much that you can find that peaceful place for yourself. I'm saying to you, your person is in need of that. I keep getting that message too, like a lot of people wanting to have space in their lives, you know, and from all these 10 of wands, I know that your person is, wherever he is too much pressure. And it's funny, I can see it here, even in this picture, like the masculine energy being in motion, you know, just to find peace, going away, something just to find peace. Yeah, moving on definitely into that six of swords. I can feel that energy, like the masculine being in motion, you know, definitely. It's not that two of swords, it's just like mental conflict, like, you know, it's because of the regrets and your particular situations and some like that. Some things like that is like connecting the dots to go back to you is like a puzzle, and he's got to solve it, you know, because it is his mess. Into that wheel of fortune, he's stressed because he doesn't understand what's in front of him. Do you see this wheel of fortune into this solitude? Guess who is feeling lonely by now? Even into this card here. By himself, by himself. I'm saying to you, even if he is with someone, he finds himself by himself or going within. I can see it here. Communications coming, people. If you have not had them yet, I'm saying to you, it's time for it. Into the star card and that ace of pentacles, time for yeah, time for the communications. For some of you that you have awaited so long, that tilting point, you know, the moment where you feel like, oh, thank the Lord, you know, I've seen the light. It's happening. Some of you really had patience on this thing here. It took a long time. You're being acknowledged. Yeah. I cannot top this energy, people. If you're resonating with this reading, you're not here by chance. Into the star card here, the sun card, that crown chakra, the moon energy, all of that is like divine energy, if you know what I mean. Into the soul love here, you better believe the stuff that I'm saying to you, because I can feel it. All of these are high energies. If you're resonating with this reading, they wanted to meet with you. Somebody is, this here is recognition, people. Into that, choose wisely. I can't even speak. It's the truth, people, what I'm feeling. Somebody's in recognition, like the energy, a lot of you, or your person being in recognition of a lot of you, knowing who you are to them. I can only see this one here today, like I know who it is, you know. I know who it is. And he's right here. That masculine energy. Believe me now, he knows. Firm foundation. Now he knows, and I'll say something else to you. He cannot let it go anymore. It's done. This thing here is done. That one card here, the stuff that I'm saying to you, You remember that card Soul Song? It's like the same feeling, you know, like, and it says it here, like now, like T. You can say that thing about you now. My Lord, I can't, is saying to me, and I'm seeing it like in You Are the Universe, that I'm like with the throat chakra, I'm doing good, let's put it that way. Like, girl, you're doing well with this throat chakra. If that was my gift to you, you know, you're doing well is what I'm hearing here, you know. Let me go on. Yeah, I'm a bit lost here. This one. Enlightenment. They are in recognition of you, people. Yeah, they know it within their souls, which is why they're not letting go anymore. Believe me, it's just to match the words that I'm saying. Believe me, they're not letting go anymore. It's to tell you this energy is real. They're not letting go. Yeah, let your light shine. Do that, people, because at the end of the day, you know, you are manifesting this thing here. Nobody else is doing it for you. I don't care for your person, you know, I have my own soul and my own love. So whoever you are attracting to you, you're doing that yourself, you know. So let your light shine on the, you know, into that idea of wellness. I can feel this energy, this divine energy that I'm talking about working its wonders on me, you know, till the next blow or whatsoever. Let's ride this wave here together. And just understand, you know, that this here for some of you is just, it was written like that. Soul ties, soul writing, soul contracts, whatsoever. I'm saying to you, somebody's closing a cycle here exactly into that energy of joy, if you allow it, people. That should let you know that you have healed. If you find back to joy, it's because you've healed from this, like, soul ties, and soul writings would let you know something about yourself, that you have aligned. You would think I'm drunk or something. I had like a Rasta friend. We were all shocked because she used not to smoke or anything, and it took me years to figure it out. I thought she was like out of her mind 24/7, like a meter long dreadlocks and stuff like that. Oh, she one day I said to her, you know, I'm not going to say what I said. And she said, oh, no, 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 I don't smoke, you know, I'm high of the Lord all the time. That's what's happening to me. Being high of the Holy Spirit, you know, is what's going on here. Because I've healed and right now I am aligned. That's what I wish for. So you can experience that joy here. Being filled with the Holy Spirit, you know. These communications, they're going to come, and myself too, I'm going to receive a communication that I've been waiting for a long time. I'm saying to you, he's changing. Have you changed? Are you changing? Or are you willing to change too, to match his vibration and to go on about this journey? You know, like by now you should be like what you call it, like curious as to where it's going to take you. Because myself, I want to know what the creator looks like or sounds like, and how he's going to welcome me, you know. That idea of recognition, like that thing here now is inside of him, and I have to stop because these cards, they can go on and on today. Believe me, this here was a message of hope for you, and I hope that you caught it. You know, this thing, it has penetrated him literally. Recognition of you is what's going on. Now he can see the light. Didn't I tell you there's no such thing as no light? There is only light, people. He knows. Phoenix rising, this here, if you allow it, the same energy I'm referring to is working its magic on your person too. If you allow it, that's what's going to happen. You know, I can feel it. That warmth, you know, is very real. this here is actually in reverse, but I'm saying to you, some of your people, they're walking around with this here. And if you find yourself carrying like a hole in your soul, I'm saying to you, like, work on yourself bit by bit, daily, and do it for yourself, because that there is between the creator and you. You may have guidance and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, you got to do it. If you allow it, the energy is going to allow you to let go of this feeling here, to remove it from your life. And some of you have been suffering for a long time. It's going to change, my loves. Yeah. Some of you, this journey is as far as your childhood. You're being acknowledged 100% here. This gate is opening for you, people. If you feel like, ever since you were a kid, you've had to wait for this thing here, and you would know this here, you cannot fake it, people. I'm saying to you, the energies are working. They're magic for the moment is what's going on. Sadness, but in reverse again. Do you see these cards? It's up to you to let go of it, and you get the chance to do that. The energies are right. Let go of that feeling here if you can. And your person is dealing with the same thing as you guys are. Soulmates. Need I say more? If somebody ever doubted that here, to your person, you're absolutely beautiful. You are it, no matter who you are. It's because the creator put that thought within him. No matter how you look, if God said so. The 10 of Cups. If you're listening to me, keep pushing towards that light, even into that card motion. Do you see motion, light? Keep pushing towards it, in the peaceful energy. You will be happy in love. And I hope that you have heard me. And this guy is going to manifest in your life. And he's saying to me yet again, he came out in all of my decks. I'm real. I breathe. I talk. I walk. I'm real. Into the Sun card, you better believe that that's the truth, and that energy that I keep telling you is working on him too. Believe me, is working on him too. Yeah, those tower moments, I could feel them, but they just let them, you see that Sun card? Let them work their own wonders, let them just pass through you. They're actually working for you, but you cannot see it for most of you. Is not indecision. This guy is already to make a decision or have made one. And I told you something else like beforehand too. It's like, do you understand? Like when you have like, didn't I tell you like he's guided to take steps and he's standing his ground against all odds? Now there is this force actually guiding him to make choices. I can see it here. I don't know how to explain that thought. But when he faces a choice now, he would know which direction to take. Not because he knows. Do you see that like divine energy? It's because something is guiding him, and I hope that you caught that. If you're not experiencing hostilities with your person, they're experiencing hostilities with people that are like the karmics, basically the third party, whatever is coming between you and them. Believe me, exactly as this guy is walking towards the temple path, I can feel it. And you are too. You are too. Recognition, people, seeing the light, knowing the way, being guided towards it. And for some of you, you're just walking towards what you've been waiting for, and for you a long time. And believe me, if you're resonating with this reading, this is a reading of pure light. You're guided towards the light, and I hope you're following. Believe me, into that Sun card, and the light here is the truth. Let's go on. Yeah, you're very close to achieving your goal. I can see it here, people. Some of you walking towards it, it's like it's done. The tilting point that keeps like bringing you closer to what you want. For some of you, it has happened. Into a new romantic cycle begins. That's the new cycle for some of you. Look at the bigger picture. Spirit saying to me, may happen to me too. you know, Emotions are running high. It's like that spirit that's taking over me is taking over some people too. In whichever way it's working on you, believe me, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. Adjustments are required. It may be within you, people, just like maybe he still has to adjust himself. What do you have to adjust to be able to welcome somebody fully in your life? Because I believe that's where I'm at for the moment. Doing, you know. Nothing will come of this situation. Is that 10 of Swords here. Some of you needed to know that they're done with these karmics. Believe me, with the soul writings and their energy in alchemy and the hostilities attached to that. Now they want beauty and light, and that peaceful energy too. Expect powerful change. As I'm saying to you, somebody has changed in a powerful way, you know and he has faith in his dreams too. And one more card here. Meditate and contemplate. This guy, he needs to find peace, is what he's saying. And I'm saying that very thought here, or this wish here, is going to lead him straight. I mean, I don't know about you, but if you want peace, my way is the right way. It's the right way, people. Believe me. Believe me. And some of them can feel that like peace is to be obtained with her and her only, this beauty here. And I'm saying to you, some of you will find yourselves in communications very soon. It starts with that. So let's say this reading is going to resonate more with you in some form, or maybe not. Take what resonates. If you or your person is a Gemini, a Pisces, a Sagittarius, and Libra we got today. But I'm saying to you here, doesn't even matter. This reading is for true soulmates, linked by the stars, eventually walking towards each other, linked by the stars. Yeah, I knew it. Sure, he released his ex because nothing will come of this situation. He figured it out and he's doing that too. The question is, have you cleared your energy? And I'm saying to you because I barely ever get this card here. Some of them, they're even going to get divorced. Yeah, they are. And there's another message here. Some of you are going to get married to your match. The whole thing. If that's what you want, the wedding, the honeymoon, everything, you're going to get it if you're resonating with my energy. Because you have a past life relationship to this person here, and you shall connect in the flesh again. If you're listening to me, because that's what Spirit is saying to your person too, it is safe for you to love, to open your heart to receive and give the highest energy of all. And if you ever doubted that, your person loves you and think that you're absolutely lovable. And I could feel that. I keep telling you that's the reason why I'm here doing this. I'm like, who is loving me that I don't know, but I'm psychic, so I'll catch your energy. I can feel it here, and it's a good energy, by the way. I can feel that too. I need one last card here and we'll close the reading like that. Yeah, that's what he's saying to himself, and you should do the same things. The feelings that you have, they're real, people, and they're worth exploring. That's where he finds himself. I'm feeling some way. And believe me, he's like standing his ground against all odds, against this, I mean, for this thing here that he's feeling. And guess what he's feeling, people? He thinks you're lovable. And I can see it here. That's what he's feeling. He loves you. He thinks you deserve love. It's time to disconnect from the world. I can see this retreat energy around the masculine, whether they're traveling, going camping, moving, something about the masculine energy being in motion, either running away from something, definitely disconnecting from a world is what he's saying also. Like I have disconnected, or I am, or it's time to disconnect from the world. And remember that card now, like he's done. Once you look into this light here, you cannot go back, people. Believe me. Believe me. It has happened to him. And it says it right here. What's the card underneath? Calling in your soulmate on the phone, and what you call it spiritually too. I can feel it. I can definitely feel it. And I'm here to tell you that your love life is ascending to a higher level. You know, FUCK, the commitment at this point, though you would understand, is just part of it. It's that higher level. And I hope that you have heard me, because he is feeling it. I can see it. I can feel it, you know. So that's my lovelies. That was my reading for you. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Take care of yourself.